Mumbai is colorful. It's require all the colors because Mumbai you saw mini India. In India there are a lot of states, lot of territories. We can see mixture of people in Mumbai. That's all. We can't able to describe Mumbai in a one color, but my image in my imagination, I choose blue.
I think it's a rainbow. I wouldn't point out any particular color, but it's a mix of colors. It's a rainbow, really a rainbow. Yeah, because I find all aspects of it. You find the low socio-economic, the poor, the illiterates, the literates, the highly technically qualified, educated. It's a mixed group. So I wouldn't, point out as a or identify some kind of a color as such. But I think it's a combination of all this, and it is growing. It is growing.
Next station, Mumbai Central.
Mumbai is a very good place. Whoever comes here at least fall in love with Mumbai, and the same happens with me. But there are some improvement areas that there should be a more good roads, good infrastructure, cleanliness, hygiene, more healthcare facilities, good educational institutions, and uh, clean governance. So if that is there, then Mumbai will be the best city, which I will strive to live for forever.
Mumbai is a metropolitan city. So many people from all sides of India, they are coming. They are settling here. Why people they are no from rural area? For example, no here no we can see unity and diversity in Mumbai. That is no from northern part, eastern part, southern part, north all from all parts of India. People will be there in Mumbai. Why they have come from all parts for getting job? In Mumbai, anybody they will get a job.
Mumbai is, of course, a colorful city. There is a one famous sentence about Mumbai. Mumbai never sleeps. So this is the main inspiration for whoever comes to Mumbai. So when we sleep, when we feel tired. But here, the atmosphere in Mumbai, which never allows you to sleep, because you see a lot of opportunities. So that is why you feel like working many hours, no tiring situation at all. So that means you are always enthusiastic. So that is why we say that Mumbai never sleeps.
So Bombay, what is the speciality? Here no, there is security is there, freedom is there. Comparing to that rural area and all, no, there is no freedom and all, no, there is no job. But here no, the people, those who can do bad things, they can do, but those can do good things. So here, this is the safest place. This is the best place in the world. Mumbai is one of the best city.
City evolution in terms of the population has grown alarmingly high. The density of population proportionately grows, and we find a lot of migrants coming into the city. Bombay is always it's a very attractive proposition. We get a lot of migrants from the other parts of India and from other parts of the state to come to a city because it's an economic capital of India.
Different states people migrate to Mumbai to fetch a decent job opportunities. It is an island. The availability of land is less. It is due to a scarcity of land and all. people somehow manage to spend their life in a small places. And of course, like whenever you reach to your office, school, college, you need to travel by vehicle. So definitely there are more vehicles on the road, and traffic problem is common in Mumbai.
Mumbai city is a very busy city. If the outsider comes and watch the city, they will feel that the city doesn't sleep.
Yes, that's what.
They don't take rest. Everybody is running, and they don't have anything to think over why it is happening, why it is not happening. They will just rush. And I basically find because it's a very busy city, there is 24-hour work to be done. And there are people, anybody coming to Bombay or Mumbai, they will not be sitting idle. Everybody will get a job.
The city has the best public transport. The best public transport as far as this public road transport. Then we have the local trains. You see, this is the it almost carries practically half of the population of the city, and people travel every day from outskirts of the city, come into the city and go back. So practically half the population is traveling. It's a floating population. And now there are newer modes of transport like the metro system, the tubes, the tube railways, and the monorails, skywalks, because the land is almost congested with a lot of people. So we are using, flyovers and skywalks and monorail, and so all this is we are witnessing this in this city.
Mumbai is a nice place, so Mumbai definitely teaches you to adjust with each and every situation. So that's the spirit of Mumbai. So many are attracted towards Mumbai because Mumbai is a mixture of urban, rural. There are many cultures staying together. So Mumbai is the fastest city in India. There is no problem of any typical situation here. Even if there are too many sounds coming like horn, buses, trains, but that also encourages a lot. And once it becomes habituated, then I think nobody bothers about it. So that is a special thing.
The good part about the city is its people. They are not rude and they are helpful. They come together for the crisis moment, as we have seen in various crises which happened in the Mumbai city. That is the real spirit of Mumbai. It never sleeps. So people keep working here all the night. You can see everything in Mumbai city. You can see children are dying without food, and you can see in the same city obesity, with people are taking too much food, and there are also a case of malnutrition due to obesity. You can see another city, Mumbai, which have millionaires and billionaires in the world. We have people residing in Mumbai who came into the richest people's list into the world. So we have those people also having millions of money spent on the houses, and on the contrary, beside their bungalows, beside their huge lifestyle living buildings, you can see the slum is residing. That is the very stark difference you can see, inequality. like city, we never feel a danger on the roads. Beside there are poor people, because being a poor and being a violent and being unethical are two different things. It is, we can't say that poor means he's made for violence. Poor means he's made for theft. Poor means he's thief. It is not. It is not like that. So even the people are poor, they believe that they should do their work dignified, and they have their own dignity. If poor means they have less income, they have less money, but they have more dignity, they have more ethics, and they have more values. So we can walk peacefully in Mumbai without attacks, without having any theft.
The city's current population is 14 million. 14 million is a very big number, and it's an island, so it is very closely congested, and with high density of population like this, and 60% of the population living in slums. A situation like slum, closely congested population, unhygienic situations, poor nutrition, which are all conducive for transmission of diseases, particularly the communicable diseases, and that is how it is prevalent in such a situation in slums like Mumbai. More common diseases here which are prevalent in slums like Mumbai is basically tuberculosis, leprosy, and communicable diseases, of course, malaria, HIV. So these are more public health problems. These are more national public health problems. At the same time, they are, of course, city problems which are harboring, and there are seasonal outbreaks of some of these diseases.
The slum is typically deprived of very basic facilities of good living conditions. They do not have access to drinking water, good drinking water. They do not have sanitation facilities. There are heaps of garbage here and there. There is no cleanliness. They do not have good housings. There are people, more than 15 or 20 people living in one room. So they do not get any access to the medical facility, no basic civil hygiene and sanitation facilities are available to them.
Land is very precious. Because of paucity of land, and land is very valuable here in a city like Bombay, and very precious, and therefore this type of marginalized people have no housing, access to housing, proper housing, and so these are all encroachment upon the land, authorized land, and then this is how the slums are growing. And of course there are other reasons for expansion of slums or maintenance of slums. There are other reasons which I don't want to go into, but this is how the slums have been proliferating. But there are contrasting slums, good looking, decent, organized slums, very disorganized, very unhygienic slums, three-tier, too closely congested, dangerous, risky. You see, again, there are a lot of issues like, migration of population within the slum, inter-slum migration. Sometimes disasters, fire, and then demolition by the authorities, by the municipal authorities. If there are illegal encroachments, illegal occupation, these are demolished. So the whole population is migrated. And then they are on the streets. They don't know how to go, where to go. Then they go and form another slum somewhere outside. So the slum has a different culture altogether. And with the redevelopment, slum rehabilitation scheme, people are given affordable housings, dwellings, tenements. But the nature of people is such that when you give them better housing conditions, they prefer to come back to the slum conditions, because they are brought up like that, and they would like to make money from the tenements. So that culture has to gradually disappear, and more better housing situations should come up as the slum disappears. So it will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time in a city like Bombay.
Now, in almost in each and every part of India, so Mumbai is also not an exception. So the gap is rapidly increasing. The rich becomes a richer and poor becomes a poorer. Actually, globalization is definitely related to economy, and world has come together because of globalization. Because free trade, free market economy is the character of globalization. Of course, globalization can bring the economic prosperity of any country. So now India is economically better than most of the countries in the world. Most of the countries are facing recession, but India is not. But if you see the social system in India, it's very different. Like ancient culture, like still we follow the age-old caste system. So there is a discrimination among the groups. Still there are lower caste, higher caste, middle caste, the domination from higher caste to lower caste. Still there is a fight is going on. And it is very difficult to understand, despite the world changes, there is no change in India. The problems remains the same. The nature is same. So unless and until you remove the caste system in India, it will be difficult for us to bring the equal development. Despite the diverse culture exists in India, but India is still united and it will remain united. And though a number of problems are there, but at the same time the spirit is there to fight against the social injustice and typical issues related to the societies like poverty, unemployment. These are all the problems. There are number of things on which we need to work. That is, a rate of migration is too high. Population is also obviously biggest issue. So the thing is that the efforts are on from the government as well as from the NGO sector to create the awareness among the people for achieving a certain life standards. So obviously health, education, these are some areas where we need to improve a lot.
Blue is the color of significance that it encompasses all. It embraces everything. It never discriminates with the people. It is the color of sky. The sky never discriminates with the people. It has it gives a roof to each and everybody. So Mumbai is like that.
ಜಗದೋಧಾರಣ ಆಡಿಸಿದಲ್ಲ ಶೋಧ ಜಗದೋಧಾರಣ ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಸೋದ ಜಗದೋಧಾರನ ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಸೋದ ಜಗದೋಧಾರನ ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಸೋದ ಜಗದೋ